Time for reactions. 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 What's good, YouTube? Today we'll be reacting to Brutal Sim gameplay trailer 2K25. I've been seeing a lot of people around the world talking about copy and paste, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Let's dive in and see what this shit here for.
I love this time in the 2K community where the 2K devs are out and they're answering questions about NBA 2K25. So we have Mike Wayne, the gameplay director for NBA 2K25, out there answering questions late at night. So he did drop a lot of info, man. So without further ado, I need you all to grab yourself a brew and let's get to the info.
You want 2K
Who's the dudes and boys? I ain't gonna lie, anything 2K. Shout out to Big Brutal Sim. I definitely check in with Bruto when it comes to 2K. Any 2K news.
now and ring the bell, then go to the park and give them hell. The Boot Squad is an organization with all winners. Soldiers up in formation.
Still haven't seen intro?
And when you step on the court,
This Brutal Sim.
when I play D in the fourth, yo,
It's all Lena.
So you done know. Your boy Brutal Sim on the scene, wicked and mean with a next video for y'all, man. So we gonna get straight to the news. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We're making the push to 300K. It's on the way. Y'all know how it is, man. The grind don't stop. So as I said before, we're getting straight into the news. Mike Wayne been answering questions. So one user asked him, will you need post control attribute to score post fades? And say you don't need post control for post fades. Post control
Is this the
more for
trailer?
post moves. Post fade success is driven by your shot rating, meaning
It's like all the
mid-range
news.
or close
Okay,
shot
so yeah, we gotta
and
tap in,
barrel.
right.
So pretty similar to NBA 2K24. The next user asks, how will hot zones affect shooting this year? He said hot zones still give you a small
Hot zones will
boost in your
affect shooting
shot
this year.
rating. So again, similar to last year. But I will say this though, those lethal hot zones for me was a waste of time. I stopped going there and I was still shooting consistent as hell throughout the year.
I ain't gonna hold you though. The graphics and everything look good. Look at the shoes.
We're gonna test it out when it happens because I'm sure they're gonna bring back this year. So we're gonna see what's up. But anyways, let's continue on. The next user said, what changes have been made to post defense? He said post fades and hooks now use a different set of contest logic than normal shots. So the new logic better simulates how shooting out of the post is in real life and puts more of the make versus miss on the shooter's ability to time and inherently more difficult shots. Defenders will still want to get a hand up or jump to contest to make it tougher for the shooting. Though now,
So basically, it's still just green light.
this is the thing with
A
2K
new
and
signature
post
shot.
moves and post scoring. Every 2K that launch, post scoring have always been OP. I'm talking about the post hooks.
I might play for Indiana this year with my
Especially
mod player,
post hooks has always been OP.
What should it go like?
2K
or I
have
might go
not
Wambi.
been
See,
able
I like
to have
this. Y'all see
Wemby?
how? Yeah, y'all see how he just swiped like that though? They had that back in like 2K11.
has always been OP. 2K has
We're
not
never
been
gonna get that
able
animation.
to have that down pat.
You don't
Now,
think
I
it's
know
gonna
the
happen?
pattern, they tend to check.
Hey, look
you
at them
with
Jason
it.
Tatum's
But
up.
trust me, I could almost put
Shoot like
money on this.
PG. I
Paul
might go back
George.
to
Ooh, look at Clay with a
That when this
fucking.
game launch,
Look at
So
Clay
likely would have missed.
with a Mavericks jersey on.
especially how they describe it
But
here,
just like his jump shot too.
emphasis on the player versus the defender.
IRL, he would have missed.
Post scoring with high,
Dribble like,
interior
defend like.
scoring or high close shot is gonna be.
Oh my
OP.
god.
I could almost guarantee this, man. So
Did you just see that? That shit look good.
after the
Listen
game,
to Brutal.
Wow.
Let's see what Brutal talking about.
How this age. Now let's continue on. The next user said, do the layup or dunk meter have the same animations as the new jump shot meter? Said yes, they do. I mean, there's no such thing as a bad question, right? So our next user said, what shot timing profile is closest to how shooting works in NBA 2K24? He said a shooting model for NBA 2K25 is pretty different than last year, so it's really hard to compare. If I had to pick, I'd probably say NBA 2K24 is somewhat between this year's normal and high profile, which kind of makes sense.
What
I
do
was
that
thinking
mean?
of going straight high and just figuring it out.
You know.
That song's more like last year.
Give me
to
that.
How they described it. When they went down by the easier ones, it was sounding more like NBA 2K.
The trailer looks very good, bro.
where
The
the
trailer
way
is
you
fucking
know,
beautiful.
like, if you messed it up, but not putting more RNG-ish, if you know what I'm saying. Which means sometimes if you even open it, you might have timed it right, they might make you miss. So that sounds more towards that, and so I'm trying to stay away from that. It might benefit to go that route, but for me, I like to be in full control of if I hit it or miss it. No pause needed. All right. So our next user said, "Can you go a little deeper on the bounce alley use? What does contextually mean?" I think my guy Gambit might have asked this question, by the way. He said some players are getting bounce alleys by accident. So in NBA 2K25, bounce alleys happen organically when you double tap Y or triangle, and the lane is clearly wide open, and the players involved are appropriate. Another reason we made bounce alleys contextual was to free up the
What do that mean? What do bounce alleys mean? Like, what do they mean by that? Like, what is he
Bounce
talking about?
alley-oops, like bouncing on the floor, somebody
Oh,
dunking.
to yourself?
I don't know. I think
Hey,
it's to the
hey,
teammate.
Keon, close your door, bro. If your door open. That might be fire, though, if that the case. You hear me?
That's always been.
Bounce alleys? I don't think like that.
circle.
I don't know. We barely do them.
For self alleys, which some people were getting by accident when they
I
were
might go to the
trying
Timberwolves.
to pass to a team.
Low
That
key.
happened to me multiple times, yo. I can't even make it up. Now, of course, he did went on his Twitter and answer a few questions when it comes to shooting and a new camera they're bringing to NBA 2K25 as well. So a user asked, is rhythm shooting just for stationary shots? He said you can use rhythm shooting on any jump shot. In Learn 2K, we explain it as
Keon, rhythm shooting. What is that?
I don't know. It says it's new. It says with new rhythm shooting. I don't even know.
I be like, once you hot, you hot.
and
I don't know.
motion, whatever direction you hold your right stick to start the shot, just move it again in the opposite direction to make it a rhythm shot. Left or right, up and down, etc. Now I have to be honest with y'all. This sounds a little complicated for me personally because I like to switch between the button and the stick, right? I use the stick for step backs, but I use the button for stationary shots and fades. So I like to, and it's automatic because I've been doing it for years. So now I'm gonna have to recalibrate my brain in terms of how to get these shots off. Now this user asks, because clearly I'm not the only one that does it. So how would
I
it
like
work
that
when
little
doing
shot
a
right
step
there.
back or hop jumper? So do we hold the right stick and right trigger and wait for the animation to play out before pushing up on the right stick? Or do we pull the right stick down twice? One for the
That's a great question. See, I'm never going to use the stick to shoot. Never. I might use it to dunk, but when it comes to shooting, I'm never using the stick to shoot. I'm gonna use.
Nobody uses the stick to shoot.
I'm gonna use
Think
X.
you might got to this year.
You might got to though. That's a fact. You good job the way to pay attention right there, sleepy boy. Wake up though. But yeah, you might got to though, right? I don't know this
step
shit.
back and one to start the rhythm shot. Now Mike Quinn then responded and said, you would hold the right stick and right trigger and wait for the step back to finish, and for your player to start his lift, and then push the right stick in the opposite direction when he starts his shooting motion.
Better have a
To
tough
finish
part.
the second throw when the ball leaves.
Clay look
Man,
good
this
in that
is
jersey.
complicated as hell to me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I would prefer my old system, man. I just don't want 2K to make the shooting unnecessarily complicated, man.
That's
Like,
a
that should be
fact.
a
So Keon might be absolutely right, bro. We might really got to use the joystick to shoot. That's gonna be ass if that's the case. That's gonna be ass. I don't use the joystick to shoot. I like to press my X button.
promotion, to be honest with y'all. But let me know if I'm wrong. You know, I'm always open to being wrong in my videos once it's done respectfully. You know, it's all love, man. You know, I mean, just a different opinion, but I don't want him to make it too complicated. But a lot of people I see in the comment section say they prefer the more difficult shooting because it could add some skill gap. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Now, he also mentioned camera. Now, let me be honest. When Michael start talking about cameras, I get a kind of way because they mess up my drive camera.
Bro said, kind of way.
camera last year. Although I still made it look good and still made it work, it was way better at launch that they dropped this new wreck and add palm trees and just messed up my camera. But that's neither here nor there. Now, he posted this tweet and he said, if you like playing in 2K Cam but hate the change of possession flip, I had a new camera you might like called 2K Wire. Take some getting used to on the defensive end of the floor, but it's my new go-to cam in PvP modes. Give it a try. Hashtag NBA 2K25.
Oh my God.
This user asked, is it sort of like my player, my career default? He said, yeah, but less side-to-side swivel movement. It's similar to playing on 2K Cam with the flip option disabled. Now, I did respond.
No, I like that flip option. So basically saying the camera won't flip like when we get on defense. So it's going to be weird as fuck to play defense. We got to see.
Because this was the
Heck no.
guy said that introduced me to the drive cam years ago. I said, if at Beluber, which is Mike Wayne, don't fix the drive cam and add it to 3v3 this year at Sid67, and I post the gif of Stone Cold Steve Austin whooping Vince McMahon's ass while he was in the hospital. Man. That's how I felt. That's how I had to get it off my chest. Okay. So that's all I got for y'all, man. But Mike, wait, fix the drive camera, man. Fix the drive camera. We don't want the same thing that happened last year, this year. It's one of the best cameras in the game. Most slept on cameras in the game, especially if you like looking at different angles. All right, so that's all I got for y'all today, man. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all know what is your voice. You know, everybody gonna always put y'all up on game and keep y'all up to date on everything NBA 2K25. If you're first time to the channel, make sure like the video, share the video, and hit your boy a subscribe. If it's not your first time, like the video, share the video.
Maybe we shouldn't have probably watched this one because I didn't see Bronny and LeBron, but I know I seen that on Twitter and all that. But it's gonna be so epic to see them two play
I didn't see
together.
Bronny and Brian. He's the one who threw the lob. He's the one who threw the lob to Brian.
In this video?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see him. I wasn't paying attention probably. But yeah, I think 2K is gonna be dope. I like the trailer. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be on some copy and paste shit. Like it was gonna look like 2K24. It don't look bad. It actually look good. Them boys look nice in those motherfucking Klay Thompson look good in that Mavericks jersey. You hear me? Paulie George look good in that motherfucking 76ers jersey. It looks good. It looks good. Now the shooting, if that's real about the shooting, that we can't really press X and we got to use a joystick, that's going to be a headache, but we shall see. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. What y'all think, Keon Ray?
It look good.
It don't look too bad.
I mean, we just got to see more gameplay. We can't really just judge off of that. Shout out to Brutal Sim, though, for this message. I think it was good to watch him because he touched on key points of people in the community asking certain questions. I like that. Yeah, we out.